welcome terug and welcome back, all connectors, and also especially you. I'm sitting here with Zinzisa Deliwe-Juju, and she's here. She's going to tell us how to keep that spark alive. And I'm so happy that you're here because it's not my fault, né? Because if it looks like I did it, then I'm trying to tell my fiance something.
She mustn't take anything personally.
So let's just jump right into it. Now, you often say, amidst life's twists and turns, now the only constant, is you. Now, I think it's very important to look at that, when we talk about the priorities, our own growth. And a lot of us wants to fix a relationship. How important is yourself in that?
Very important.
Yeah.
Like I say, the only constant is you.
Yes.
So you pouring into yourself is the most important thing, because then we can show up as our whole selves. We're not empty. We're not worried about how much we should be giving, because we are content with ourselves. So in trying to fix relationships that we have, we always need to start with, where am I? What am I feeling? What is working for me? What is not working for me? So that you can be able to sit across that person and completely be your full self and give all of you.
No, it's very interesting, because we hear the term emotional safety.
Yeah.
Now, we hear it a lot. Now, especially for couples who have been together for years. What does that actually look like?
Couples that have been together for years, I like that part.
Yes.
Because it's built over time.
Yeah.
Emotional safety is not something that you meet someone for the first time and you feel completely emotionally safe with them. You do need to allow yourself the time and the space and the honesty with self to build emotional safety with another person. And this looks like connecting with with your person very regularly. Being intentional about what you talk about, having conversations that feel natural for you, that are good for building that emotional safety, and knowing that it takes time. So it's really it's something for couples that have been together long term, but it's definitely something that can be built.
Okay, now we know life obviously gets busy. Sometimes we miss the signs of drifting apart and all those things, looking out the windows, singing Judy Boucher.
Okay.
But because we're just tired now, that's usually like the main thing. What are those quiet red flags? In Afrikaans die klein jakkalse wat die wingerd opmors, sulke goed. What is that small red flags that people must look for in a relationship so they can stop that before it happens?
Before we even get to what the red flags are, we need to understand that it is not always because the person is tired of you. They might be tired of life.
Okay.
Because life has its own twists and turns all the time. But red flags look like being on your phone most of the time. The conversations are more practical. We no longer talk about how your day was. We talk about who's going to which extramural activity tomorrow.
Yes.
We talk less about us, and our conversations are all about just running the home and things being where they need to be at the time that they need to be. And that tells us that connection is drifting. Sometimes even just looking at each other and not seeing the person that you married. And you're now looking at a life partner, which is good and well, but you're no longer seeing your man or your woman. That's when you know that really, really connection is drifting.
Now, how would that conversation start? I understand what you're saying, but now if you are just getting practical, how does an emotional conversation would sound like?
That emotional conversation would start off with something like, how can we reconnect? Before we go into, I feel like this because of this and whatever, just ask your partner, because sometimes they also feel the same way, but they haven't had the courage to come up to you and talk about it. So it's okay to sit down and go, listen, we haven't been out in a while. Let's reconnect. Let's do something nice together.
Yes.
And that might give them the indication that, okay, this person, one, is trying, and secondly, probably feeling like something is not where it should be. So we start those conversations subtly, but the most important thing here is to be honest. And to say exactly how you feel and why you are feeling that. I always say, if you cannot fulfill a simple sentence of I feel da-da-da because da-da-da, then you're not ready to have that conversation. You maybe need to go and sit down with yourself and figure out, what am I feeling and why am I feeling it, before you can then go and sit with your person, so that you don't sound accusatory. You sound curious in that, listen, I'm feeling like we're not connecting as much anymore because it feels like we're not talking. So, yeah, it would sound like that.
No, fantastic. It's really heartwarming to hear from the phone story.
Yes. Very dangerous, those
if a
phones.
couple is watching with their phones, don't put the phone down. If a couple is watching right now and also they feel distance is growing, what is the very first step they can take tonight, to start reconnecting?
A simple conversation. Sit down, no phones, look your person in the eye and ask, how was your day? And intentionally ask, how did it go? How did this particular thing go for you? Because how was your day can get you the answer, it was fine.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to emotionally reconnect, then you show the person, even with your body language, that I want to have a serious and calm conversation with you. Sometimes this looks like when children have all gone to bed and then it's your time to connect, even if it's a 10 minutes, always say even if it's 5 minutes, just to sit and look your person in the eye, no phones, and ask, how are you doing?
Oh, no, fantastic. I think we're saving a lot of relationships today. Like Valentine's Day is happy.
Yes. So buy those Valentine's gifts.
Speaking of Valentine's Day, well, love is the things we do naturally. And Zinzi, thank you very much for the guidance and for helping Mzansi protect our hearts. Now, next up, they say the way to anyone's heart is through their stomach. That's what hulle sê. Hulle is reg. Because we have Chef Liziwe in the kitchen showing us how to prep those romantic dinners at home. So, moet nêrens gaan nie, okay? Eintlek, let's connect net hier op SABC 2.